Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you probably depend on Social Security, SSDI, SSI, or VA benefits to make ends meet every month. And if that's you, you need to pay very close attention to this breaking update because there are new rules, new executive actions, and new benefit changes that are going to take effect before the 2026 COLA update. And you'll need to act now to make sure your payments are not delayed or reduced. Now, we've got two big stories today. First, President Trump's executive order that changed how Social Security payments are processed for millions of seniors and what that means for your benefits. And second, the 2026 COLA update, including what you can expect for your increase, how to prepare for it, and what steps you should take before January 1st to make sure you're ready. My name is Mike, and for the past 15 years I've been helping seniors, retirees, and disability recipients understand their benefits. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and more. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Please drop your city and state in the comments below. I love seeing where everyone is watching from across the country. And if you've been part of this channel for a while, welcome back. I appreciate you being part of this amazing community. So let's get right into today's breaking news. We'll start with the recent executive order and how it's already affecting seniors' checks right now. Trump's executive order and Social Security payment transition. On September 30th, the Social Security Administration, SSA, officially implemented a policy change following an executive order signed earlier this year. This order requires all federal benefit payments, including Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits, to be issued electronically, meaning no more paper checks for the majority of recipients. Now, this might sound simple, but it's actually creating major delays and confusion across the country. There are still over 5 million Americans who have been receiving their Social Security payments by paper check. And under this new rule, that option has been eliminated. The government will only send payments electronically, either through direct deposit to a bank or credit union, or through the Direct Express debit card, which is a government-backed payment card issued through the Treasury Department. If you or someone you know is still getting a paper check, listen carefully, because this change means that starting in October, those checks will no longer arrive by mail. I've already seen countless messages from seniors saying their check didn't come on time or hasn't arrived at all. And in almost every case, it's because they haven't switched to electronic payments. Here's why. Starting October 1st, the Treasury Department officially ended the option for paper check delivery for most recipients, citing security concerns, mail theft, and delivery delays. So if you or someone you know still receives a check by mail, that payment might already be delayed or even stopped. To fix this, the government created a website called godirect.gov. where you can safely set up direct deposit to your bank account or sign up for the Direct Express government debit card. You can go to godirect.gov, click Enroll Today, and fill out the required details: your Social Security number, the information from your last benefit check, and your bank account's routing and account number. If you don't have a bank account, you can call 1-877-874-6347 and request the Direct Express debit card, which is a Treasury Department-backed MasterCard that allows you to receive your Social Security, SSI, or VA benefits electronically. It's fast, secure, and designed specifically for seniors and beneficiaries who want to avoid bank fees. Plus, your payments arrive on time, even during weather disruptions or postal delays. This step is critical before the 2025 COLA increase because the SSA will not be able to apply your new adjusted payment until your deposit method is active and verified. Now let's talk about the COLA update, the cost of living adjustment that goes into effect January 2025. Every year, Social Security increases benefits to keep up with inflation, but the amount you receive depends on several factors: your current payment type, your income level, and any withheld taxes or deductions. The SSA will announce the official COLA percentage around October 15th, and early estimates suggest it will be around 2.7%, which means the average retiree will get roughly $55 to $70 more per month, depending on their benefit amount. But here's the key, not E. Everyone automatically receives that increase. If there's a discrepancy in your income report, bank details, or benefit verification, your COLA adjustment might be delayed until March or April. That's why it's important right now to log into your My Social Security account online at ssa.gov. My account and check your benefit summary. Make sure your information matches your most recent tax filing and bank details. Also confirm that your address and payment preference are up to date. Even if you've already switched to direct deposit, small mistakes like an outdated zip code or bank name can trigger a hold on your account when the SSA's system updates for COLA payments. It only takes 5 minutes to review, but it can prevent months of frustration. Many retirees miss their January or February check each year simply because of an unverified update in their SSA account. Now let's move to what's coming soon. Because President Trump and several lawmakers are supporting 5 new proposals currently moving through Congress that could increase your Social Security benefits even beyond COLA. Social Security Tax Cut for Seniors Act. This proposal would eliminate federal taxes on Social Security income for retirees making under $100,000. Senior Savings Relief Act expands the earned income threshold, so retirees who work part-time can keep more of their Social Security without penalty. Retirement Protection Bill introduces a one-time $12,200 senior bonus check for low-income retirees and SSDI recipients. COLA Fairness Act adjusts how the SSA calculates inflation to better reflect senior-specific costs like housing and health care. Medicare Benefit Expansion Bill would cap out-of-pocket prescription costs and potentially raise monthly SSI benefits for the first time in years. These bills are in various stages of negotiation, but sources in Congress say the goal is to pass at least 2 of them before March 2025. If passed, this could mean hundreds of dollars more in your pocket each month, especially if you're receiving less than $1,500 a month in Social Security benefits. And remember, these increases are separate from the COLA adjustment. They are structural benefit boosts, not temporary inflation updates. That's why it's so important to stay informed and take action now. Don't assume your benefit will automatically adjust. Verify everything and make sure you've completed all updates before the end of the year. There's also a special tax credit connected to the 2025 COLA changes, part of what's being called the Big Beautiful Bill. Under this law, seniors could qualify for up to a $6,000 tax credit depending on income and filing status. Here's the catch. To qualify, you must have earned income or pension income ABs of a certain threshold, about $23,750 for individuals or $46,700 for married couples filing jointly. If your income is below that level, you may not receive the full tax credit. However, if you've had any part-time work, annuity income, or 401k withdrawals this year, you may still qualify. That's why it's smart to talk to a tax advisor before December to confirm your eligibility. The White House says this tax relief will help offset inflation and encourage retirees to rejoin the workforce part-time. But as I always remind my viewers, make sure you understand the fine print. Tax credits are not the same as cash payments. If you don't meet the minimum income threshold, you might not see the full benefit. That's why direct deposit updates and accurate income reporting are more important than ever before the COLA increase hits. When January arrives, the new COLA increase will be reflected in your first 2025 payment, typically the second Wednesday of the month, unless you receive SSI, which is usually paid on the first of each month. If you don't see your updated payment amount by then, don't panic. It can take 1 or 2 cycles for all changes to fully process. However, if you still haven't received the increase by February, contact your local SSA office or call 1-800-772-1213 to request a payment review. Many retirees forget that even after a COLA increase, Medicare premiums can quietly reduce their net benefit. In 2025, Medicare Part B premiums are expected to increase slightly, which means your net Social Security increase may be smaller than expected. To avoid surprises, review your Medicare summary notice or talk to your benefits counselor to make sure your deductions are correct. Sometimes, incorrect premium deductions can eat away at your raise before you even notice. Claim now 5 relief checks up to $1,500 Americans can still get in 2025. See if you qualify for the cash. Every year, different states run stimulus check schemes to benefit their citizens. This can come as a rebate to account for a rise in something like inflation, or be a program targeting something specific, like help paying energy bills. New York Inflation Refund. New York will send checks worth up to $400 as an inflation rebate to those who filed their 2023 tax return. Payments will be sent out from the end of September into early October. This is the same for those who are married but filed separately in 2023. Joint tax filers who earn up to $150,000 will get the full $400 payment, and those between $150,000 and $300,000 will get $300. Star Credit. Also in New York, the Star Credit is paid to ease the burden of school property taxes and is worth up to $1,500. Most homes that earn less than a combined $500,000 a year will receive $350 to $600 in Star Credit. Seniors with incomes below $107,300 qualify for the Enhanced Star benefit. This pays out anywhere from $700 to $1,500. Payments are being distributed based on local school tax deadlines, and some counties have got it already. Those in New York City, Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse received the payment in July. In Pennsylvania, homeowners and renters are being paid between $380 and $1,000. The payments are being sent out to those 65 and older, widows and widowers 50 and over, and anyone over the age of 18 with a disability. A person's household income must be below $46,520 to apply to. This amount goes up in the supplemental rebate program for those living in Philadelphia, Scranton, and Pittsburgh. The supplemented amount is calculated for property owners with $31,010 or less in income whose property taxes are more than 15% of their total income. Maryland is making $200 million available to its residents to help with the cost of their energy bills. During the last fiscal year, the state received more than 156,000 applications for energy assistance, and more than 117,000 were approved, per WBAL. Senate President Bill Ferguson, D. District 46, said that each Maryland household will receive 2 bill credits. The 2 rebates will average about $40 per utility bill. The first credit was paid out towards the end of the summer, and another will be paid across January and February. The Montana property tax rebate pays qualifying residents up to $400 in property tax relief on their primary residence for the tax year of 2024. Montana has received over 197,000 rebate applications as of September 18 per the Ekalaka Eagle. The deadline to apply for the relief is set for October 1, 2025, and the fastest way to claim is by visiting the website getmyrebate.mt.gov. Rebates will be issued via a paper check in the mail, and most electronically filed applications are issued within 30 days of filing. Rebates filed by paper may take up to 60 days to process. In Pennsylvania, homeowners and renters are being paid between $380 and $1,000. The payments are being sent out to those 65 and older, widows and widowers 50 and over, and anyone over the age of 18 with a disability. A person's household income must be below $46,520 to apply to. So to recap, here's what every retiree should do before the 2025 COLA update. Switch to electronic payments if you still get paper checks. Verify your MySSA account details. Bank info, address, and payment method. Confirm income accuracy for tax credit eligibility. Review Medicare deductions to understand your real increase. Stay informed about upcoming bills that could permanently raise benefits. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a Social Security or COLA update. And if you want to receive text alerts directly from me when there's aching news affecting your benefits, text the word INSIDER to 443-293-0080. You'll get first-hand updates on Social Security, Medicare, food stamps, and other programs that directly affect your finances as a senior. And if you'd like to go deeper, join my private Benefits Insider community at school.com, Benefits Insider. Inside you'll find downloadable guides, worksheets, and direct access to me and hundreds of other retirees who are all working together to make the most of their retirement benefits. Remember, the COLA increase is your right, but staying informed is your responsibility. Don't wait until January to fix something that can be handled today. Take action now, protect your benefits, and make sure you're ready for the 2025 Social Security update. Thank you for watching. I'm Mike. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.